Okay, welcome to another video tour of City of Heroes. We're about to enter a high-level danger zone. It's called the Hive. It's also home to that notorious monster, the Hami, and we just might see it. Here we go. Here's a recon officer here. They'll give you recon data on the Hive. Okay. Okay. As you can see, this is a bit of a high-level hazard zone here. Well, hazard's not the word. Danger is the word for this zone. There's no history plaques to get, just 8 badges. The problem is that some of the badges might be surrounded by monsters. Here's our first one. There it is, Babe in the Woods. Okay, let's move on. We're gonna go grab the next ones. Those are some of the giants I refer to. You can see a few more here. This whole zone has been taken by the devouring earth. And the Hami spawns in this zone for the Hami raids. Here's our next badge. Right by a big group of monsters. Please understand that I do prefer discretion as the better part of valor. Sound of thunder, yes. Despite the fact that I do have some cloak on this character, they can still spot me. We'll head in this direction here. That's the pit, and that's not where you want to go if the Hami's out, but so far he's not here, which is a relief. The Hami is meant for large gatherings of players to fight. His damage is what we call untyped, so it doesn't matter what your defenses or your resistances are to damage, he will just tear right through them. 1 or 2 good blasts from the Hami and you will drop. Okay, Among the Giants was our next badge. If, however, you have special inspirations called Essence of the Earth, use 1 and you'll get 60 seconds of protection from Hami's power. Just hope it doesn't wear off at the wrong time. And if you'll excuse me, I'm getting out of dodge there, because I think I was about to be stepped on. Wild at heart. Okay. I can think of a few fictional characters that I've read up on or watched over the years that would love this zone. Too bad I'm not one of them. I could use that extra power and take these guys on. Here's our next one. Wounded Earth. Two more badges to get. Here's one of them coming up. Time Bandit. Okay. And we say... yep, now there's 2 more left, yep. Almost lost count there. We're going to save what could be considered the best or worst badge for last. This is not the one. The next badge is the one that I refer to as being the best or worst. Although, granted, getting a badge that has a long line of giants behind it is not necessarily a fun idea either. So let's get some altitude and get over these guys. And the final badge is right down here in the center. And if Hami were out, we'd have to literally dive into him to find this badge. Because he would be covering it up. Here it is. The heart of the Hamidan. And we get our 5 reward merits for getting all 8. We get the Busy Bee badge. And right here, I am dead center of where Hamidan would spawn. If he were out, I would really have to plunge into him and hope to last long enough to get this shiny badge. But he's not out right now, which is good. Although I'm receiving some intel that a Hamidan raid may be forming, even as I speak. Now let's take a little nice aerial tour at a nice altitude so the giants aren't disturbed. They say let sleeping dogs lie. Well, there's another saying, let standing giants just stand. Granted, this character I'm using is tough, but these giants are a bit tougher. I've got other characters I could use to tackle these guys with if I ever had to fight them, but not this one. I don't think he would be up to the challenge. But it's always wise to know your character limitations. As to what the Hamidan is, it's an extra-dimensional entity of vast power, and it basically wants to conquer, subjugate, destroy. The usual. The only way to get into the Hive is through the Eden Zone that we were in when we started this video. And if you want to get out, you can teleport to your base, teleport to Pocket D, or jump into Ouroboros, or else get back to the zone exit as fast as you can. The irony about the Ouroboros portal is that long ago the devs stated they didn't want us to have any type of escape power to instantly get out of harm's way. Then they gave us the Ouroboros portal sometime after that. Well, we now had an escape power. There's been plenty of times where the Ouroboros portal has been my friend to escape extreme danger areas. Okay, and looks like my intel was right. A Hami raid has started. The monster has spawned. There it is in all of its glory. While inside the goo, you'll face some debuffage to your abilities, especially regeneration and healing. The yellows are its weapons. They will blast at you. The blues are best hit with ranged attacks, and they can leave you terrorized and drain all the stamina right out of your character and leave you depowered. The greens keep the Hamidan healed, and they will drain your health away and massively debuff your ability to heal and regenerate. And right there in the center, that's the Hamidan itself. If it starts blasting at you, just get out of the way. Okay, we kind of got in for a bit of a closer look of the thing. There it is. Oops. Looks like I got a little too close. That's okay. We break line of sight, and we don't have to worry. That's why all these stone pillars are here. If it attacks you, you break line of sight, and you just hunt for cover. Okay, and it looks like the raid is now underway. We'll see how they do. I've been in raids before, and I've led a few raids before, so I do know how to do it, but I am just here to observe and record. I find myself very weary of the Hami raids. But that's just me. Yeah, they're doing pretty well at the moment. They've definitely done a good job of breaching through some of the outer mitos. There is no badge for defeating the Hamidan in a raid. You just get a Hami enhancer as a reward, as well as some merits. Like I said, I've been in raids before. I know how they're done. I've even led one or two, but for now, I'm just observing and recording. Okay, so they got only 2 blues left, and then the greens. And the raid leader's drawing Hamidan's fire. But they're definitely using the special essence of the earth and inspirations to shield themselves from its damage. Hope they have enough. Moving a little closer to see the action. So they only got 2 greens left, and then the main Hami core itself. That's good. Yep, the leader is doing an excellent job drawing Hami's fire. That's good. If memory serves, they need to move fast and take Hami out, because I think it'll bloom, as they call it, and recreate all of its mitos. And that would be bad. Okay, there they go, pounding away. The Hamidan also appears in Mission 4 of the Lady Grey Task Force, but it is in a weakened condition. It still packs a mean punch, and you still want to have a couple EOEs, but it's nowhere near as deadly as it is here. Uh-oh, it just bloomed. This is where I'm going to pull back to a slightly safer distance and observe. Okay, so this is basically now round 2 of the raid. In the Lady Grey Task Force, it does not respawn its defenses at all. It's just take them down and you're done. But this takes a little bit more. are putting up a good fight. Looks like the yellows are down, and they got some of the blues out of the way, which is good. They got enough people, looks like, drawing the Hamis of fire and aggro, which is good. Still gotta take out that one blue. Ranged attacks only on blues. Melee won't do it. I mean, you could try to melee it, but you wouldn't like the results. They're vulnerable to range. They're doing pretty well. There might be another respawn or blooming of its defenses, though. Oh, we shall see. So far, so good. Okay, looks like all the Mitos are down. Let's see if they can take out the Hamidan this time. They're successfully drawing fire, that's good. Doing what they can to stay alive. But will it be enough this time? Looks like they got a round 3 coming up now. That's normal. Hamidan is such an implacable foe. Good thing it's not mobile. Okay, once again they've ripped up most of its defenses. The yellows are down, only a couple blues. Oops, sorry, 4 blues left, I should say. Yeah, looks like 4 greens. Sorry, 5 greens. One was concealed by the Hami itself. That's okay. Doing everything they can to keep the Hami taunter alive. Now they're pounding away at the greens. That's good. One of them's down. Yeah, there was another one. Okay, 2 greens left, and then the main Hami itself. green in the Hami. And they're still diverting its attention. That's good. Okay, now it's time for the main Hami itself. Let's see if they can do it this time. It looks like everyone's bringing their pets out now. Yep. This is it. Okay. Looks like that was its last-ditch attack. And it's gone. Okay, and with the Hami raid now over with, I can say that is a cut, print, and a wrap for the City Heroes Eden Hive tour. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one.